My background is as a security consultant. My most closest previous last job, I was director of security with Molson's and Labatt breweries, who are responsible for the distribution of retailing beer in Ontario. You'll see the beer stores or brewers retail across the province. And we had a huge problem in the beer stores. We had a couple of them. But our largest one was armed robbery, because we had cash in a safe in the front of the building. Bank robbers would show up and actually pop the safe out of the floor. They'd take our staff hostage and steal the safe and go and crack it later. It's a much easier target for success than a bank would ever be because of the vaults. And so Metro Toronto Police came to me and said, you know, Joe, Sonitrol's been calling you for the last 7 years and telling you that they'd like to do some business with you, and you keep hanging the phone up. And I said, absolutely. I've got 460 retail locations across the province that are protected by conventional alarms that have a 98% false alarm rate. And I can't for the life of me think, why would I buy another alarm system that doesn't protect things? And they said, no, Sonitrol's a different animal. You need to pay attention to these guys. We're going to bring them in to meet you on Thursday. And I thought, my goodness, if Metro Toronto Police are going to bring a vendor in to talk to me, I should probably make some time to talk to them. So they came in and they talked to me about these audio sensors and how they were going to put them through beer stores. And I said, guys, have you been in a beer store? And they said, yeah. And I said, it's noisy. There's compressors and chillers and all kinds of things. They said, no. The audio sensor will be taught the sounds that are ambient there. We'll make it so we're not false alarming to that activity. And I said, oh, okay. I said, beyond that, I don't think it's going to work. I've met with a whole bunch of alarm people, and you're all tin salesmen. You'll tell me whatever I want to hear, and when it doesn't work, you're going to come back to me and say, oh, we shoulda, coulda, woulda, we didn't understand. They didn't do that. They said, you know what, we're going to give you 5 free alarms. Why don't you put them in the stores that you think are the largest risk to this type of activity? So I did, and my armed robberies mic stopped. So I called them back and I said, who's the investor? Who in the police department is the investor in Sonitrol that now I'm not having activity? And they said, no, Joe, we're not investors in Sonitrol. What's happened is the criminal community knows who Sonitrol is. They understand that there's a high risk to apprehension with Sonitrol because of the way that this works in a holdup. And what you've actually done is you've displaced the guys that were doing the beer stores. You've moved them over to the Liquor Control Board because that's the next closest place in the same parking lot that has a safe, and they're now being hit. I said, okay, I get that. So my armed robbery stopped. Beyond that, our next largest problem was that inebriants would show up in the middle of the night, take out a 4x8 sheet of glass. You know, the front of the beer store is all glass. They'd break that glass, come in and steal a 6-pack. A 6-pack to us is water until we sell it. It's not alcohol yet, it's just water. It's worth about 37 cents to us. But the window and the employee to show up and the glazier to show up to fix that 37 cent, or because of that 37 cent 6-pack, to fix it's about $3,000 or $4,000. So I swapped out my conventional alarms out of 100 brewers retail stores with Sonitrol. My losses dropped to $37,000 in 1 year. I realized that this was a great business opportunity, so I got involved with Sonitrol as soon as that occurred, because I knew that I could make more money doing that, and that's how I got in with Sonitrol.